Welcome to Colorful Journeys of Success. Listen to and watch our fascinating guests as they share colorful stories of success and how they help inspire. Now, here's Claire, the color wheeling lady and our host.
Welcome to Colorful Journey of Success. Thanks for joining us. We have a great show. We have a wonderful topic that is really going to help you and a lot of other people. But we have a wonderful guest too. Tonight's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be interviewing Dr. Lorraine, but in a sense I'm also going to be coaching her because I want to introduce the color wheeling program that I've designed, and this is the third stage in the process. It's to color-ganize. That means you take color and you organize. Color-ganize. It's kind of a tricky word, but it's my pleasure to welcome Dr. Lorraine.
Thank you, Claire.
I think in the last segment, it was very interesting learning more about you. You're a very talented, bright woman. I'm very impressed. I don't know how I could coach you to be more successful because I think you're quite successful.
I can use a lot of coaching, Claire. Don't worry.
Well, I did want to introduce to you and to the audience what color wheeling is all about. This is the program that I've designed. And there was a reason why I created it. It was after a head injury that really created a lot of problems in my head. I was very confused. There was memory loss. There were a lot of deficits because of the brain injury. So I know a lot about trauma.
Wow.
But what I found was by constant reminders on Post-its was a way that I could constantly remember and try and trigger my brain, my memory. But after a while, I had so many reminders, that I had to sort them out. So I did that actually with the tool that I used as a designer, a color wheel. And it became really very significant. So I took the color wheel to kind of guide me through the process. There's 3 primary colors, there's 3 secondary colors. Red, you know what they are?
Is it Roy G. Biv? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet?
I think so. I don't know that acronym. It's red, yellow, blue. And then if you mix a red and a yellow, you get orange, which is the color of your jacket, and you mix green and yellow. Let's see, no, wait a minute. Mix green and blue, you get green. Wait a minute, I'm getting confused here. Now, yellow and blue creates green.
Yes.
And then red and blue creates purple.
Purple, okay.
I should know that just like that. But anyway, so it made it very easy for me to create life areas represented by those colors.
Okay. That's fascinating.
So it was perfect for me because it organized my life, my whole entire life, by those 6 colors.
Sounds like something everybody could use.
I think so. I believe that. But I found that by doing that, I started organizing my entire life. I started with my wardrobe. Everything went from purple to red to orange, etc. 6 colors. I went to my computer. I organized the files. I went to my business, in my office. All the files are organized that way. But in any event, I want to coach you. Just take you for a little bit of coaching.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Okay, but we're only going to use the red, which represents health and image.
Okay. I'll be red today.
You're perfect. Well, that's more orange.
Okay.
But red, this is red.
Okay.
And I have 2 files here for you that represent you. Now, I have a lot of charts and a lot of forms or whatever, but because we're only going to be using one particular color, and it's going to be part of a circle, and it can be pink because you can write on pink easier than You can write on red. But it's a pie shape. And so we're going to be focusing just strictly on health and image.
Okay.
So what are some short-term goals, long-term goals about health and image that you might think of?
Well, a long-term goal I've always had regarding health is prevention, and to live as healthy as possible to prevent things from happening. You know, eating healthy, walking a lot. In fact, my husband and I went for 3-4 years without a car, specifically to get more exercise and to really be conscious about how we live our lifestyle and be active.
I've never heard that before. Can you do that in Silicon Valley?
We actually did it. We were living in China for about 1.5 years and had no car in China. And when we moved back to Silicon Valley, we live on the train line, and so it makes it easy to get around. Not to every destination, but you know, it actually helps relationships, because then you think about who you can carpool with, and you know, and then there are things like Uber these days, and not that I meant to give them an advertisement, but you know, we probably walk somewhere between 3 to 5 miles a day or more, and you know, the average person might walk a mile, if that, and I believe that yeah, when I was living in Asia, I did some research in Hong Kong. Believe it or not, they have the greatest percentage of centenarians. Now, you could say Hong Kong has a lot of pollution, but Hong Kong is also one of the most walker-friendly cities in the world. And so over the years, I've been doing research on what do people do to live longer, and I try to follow their principles.
Okay, sounds very interesting. That's very interesting. I want to go back to this.
Okay.
We're going to, I'll first tell you about the first stage is to visualize.
Okay.
And there's a lot of things, I call it popcorn thinking. Just, you know, let the ideas just fly and
Nice.
pop.
Okay.
Just like if you, in fact, I took a bag of popcorn with some clients. I had a workshop at my home, and I put the bag of popcorn in the in the oven and turned it on. And I said, just imagine, you know, when this starts popping, just imagine that being your brain, and go pop, pop, pop. And if the ideas can pop, pop, pop like that, like popcorn thinking.
Wow. I like that.
Isn't that fun?
Yes.
Okay, so then once you have all these ideas, I mean, it's impossible to do everything. You know that, right?
Sure.
So you have to take the ideas and prioritize them.
Okay.
So I came up with a system of prioritizing. So you end up with at least one goal in every life area.
Nice.
So you're balanced. You're balanced. You have a red goal, which is health and image. You have in green, financial, in yellow, social, in professional, blue. This is kind of a combination of being aqua, kind of a combination of blue and green.
Yes.
But so you end up prioritizing, coming up with just 1 or 2 goals, because this is going to be what you accomplish within a 6-month period of time.
Okay.
You only give yourself 6 months. And the reason I came up with 6 months was I had 6 colors, 6 months, which is half a year, 6 colors, 6 life areas. So I connect to 6, the number 6. And it's kind of like whenever I create a list of anything, it's kind of like if there are not 6, I add up to 6. Or if there's over 6, I take away.
Okay.
So then I know I have just the right number.
Nice.
I know.
I like that.
Yeah, it seemed natural. So anyway, once you have a particular part of the wheel, then you can take that wheel or that pie shape, and you can write all over it and just have fun, because you know it has to relate to health and image.
Okay.
Because you can't put anything about your car, fix your car, or workshops for business or blogging, or no, it has to be only health and image.
Like get rid of car?
There you go. Get rid of her. Then I brought, now there's a lot of different ways I coach people.
Okay.
I have a second file. I didn't know what your goals would be, so I just brought a second file. Now this is a picture, a cartoon picture of me that I had made. If you found a cartoonist, tell them what you want to be when you grow up, or tell them what you'd like the picture to be, and have them create a little cartoon.
That. Yeah, yeah.
So you have a picture of what you want to be in 6 months. So I thought that was kind of fun. It was just at a festival.
That's beautiful.
So
Is that a local artist here in San Jose?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Wonderful.
Okay. And then I had, it's important to have pictures of you. So envision that be you, and then describe what you look like in your mind. Okay. Health and image. Remember, it's a red file, so it has to be health and image. Okay. And then interesting information about anything that is related to your particular goals. I had here for the film festival, what I wanted to do was I wanted to look like a particular picture or a professional person. So I'm just kind of like, I just threw things in here because I didn't know what your goal would be.
This is interesting. Yes.
So, and of course the word deadline is really important because I have to remember I have a deadline. So I just, this was one of the movies that I saw at CineQuest. He wanted to find love, but he had a disability. Here's just different things in here. And you get the idea of everything in here relates to health and image. And the next stage after once you put that in the wheel with all of your others, you have to remember that you only have 6 months to achieve all of those goals.
Wow, okay.
So you have to be really careful what you write on your wheel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
6 months now. So if I had a longer term goal, I would have to break it down into maybe a milestone at 6 months. At the
yes,
6 month point.
That would be the best way.
Okay.
That would be the best way.
Okay.
But this is how I color-ganize.
Wow.
The next stage would be how to actualize, and then to realize, and then to finalize. And so within every 6 month period of time, you go through those stages and you succeed. You just grow and grow and grow. It's amazing.
It sounds so interesting. I'm eager to learn more.
So I will coach you.
Okay.
When we get together sometime. Okay. So I'm glad I had an opportunity to present this to you and coach you a little bit.
Thank you for the opportunity. You gave me some fantastic ideas that I can apply immediately.
Good. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for coming and joining Colorful Journey of Success.
Thank you, Claire.
Because this is a journey. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for joining us, Colorful Journey of Success. If you have an idea, I'd love to hear your idea and love to talk to you so I can interview you. Remember, Colorful Journey of Success. Where are you going on your journey? Thank you for joining. Dr. Lorraine, thank you to the audience. Thank you to the crew. It's wonderful.